What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mitch All In podcast.
What's up?
Featuring co-host Robert Bradley.
Hey.
And, boy, do we have some interesting shit today. I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired of Jake Paul.
I've been tired of him.
I am done, and that's what this podcast is about. It's about all this nonsense and these YouTube fighters and Jake Paul and Logan Paul and all these other YouTube fighters that think they're the greatest fighter of all time.
Yeah, and everybody named Paul. Fuck those guys.
So, anyways, if you guys don't know, Jake Paul has been wanting to fight Conor McGregor now. I know.
That's the dumbest shit because he's not even a boxer. He's an MMA fighter.
I know. It's so dumb. So he wants to fight Conor McGregor, and I'm going to play this clip from Dana White, who is basically in charge of Conor because he owns the UFC, and I think this is the video that got Jake Paul pretty mad. So
on the percentage scale from 0 to 100, what are the chances that Jake Paul ever fights Conor McGregor?
0.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I get it. These kids, listen, both these kids, him and his brother, have done a good job of injecting themselves into the fight world. I am a huge Boston Celtics fan, okay? I love Nate Robinson. Nate's awesome, okay? Have you ever seen basketball fights? Have you ever seen when fights break out in the basketball court?
Yep.
Yeah. Some of the shittiest fights you'll ever see in your life, okay? 35 pounds smaller or whatever the hell he was, Nate Robinson, and trying to take on Conor McGregor are two different things. It's like his brother. You know, I said earlier this week, his brother lost to the video game kid from England.
Right.
Now you're going to fight Floyd Mayweather? That gets you a fight with Floyd Mayweather? That's pretty crazy.
So that basically sums up. What are your takes on the video? Pretty accurate.
Why are you going after professional fighters? Like, what?
Exactly. This dude is thinking the same thing.
Like, he gets, like, one knockout on someone that is not, like,
who's a shitty fighter?
He's not a seasoned fighter. You get a knockout on him, you think you can fight, like, someone not even in boxing?
I know. It's like me going and punching my sister in the face and then fighting Floyd Mayweather.
No.
I mean, I recorded, of course, and posted on YouTube.
I think that's still assault. No one signed any contracts.
So, it is just outrageous. And then, I think there might be one other portion of this video.
There's a market for these kind of fights. YouTube videos, okay? Greatest fighters on earth right now.
And he's got
He shouldn't be fighting kids that have fucking YouTube videos, okay?
And then he's got
I mean, it's pretty accurate. That's pretty damn accurate.
Like,
and then, do you want to hear what Jake Paul has to say now? And this came out like a day
honestly,
later.
I don't respect anything he says because at the end of the day, he's not a fighter. He's a YouTube star.
Jake Paul isn't. Why is he thinking he is a fighter?
I mean, I can dead ass just get in the boxing ring
Yes.
and be like, I'm a fucking boxer now.
You call out Jake Paul, beat his ass, and then I'll go and fight him afterwards. I actually have done MMA for like 5 years now.
Dude, like the professional scale, I could not fight him because we're probably different weight classes.
Well, just tell him to go down and wait, or just do a street fight. Kick his ass in the street
I guess, but that's gonna get real dirty real quick because I got some pocket sand for his ass.
Anyways, let's see what Jake Paul has to say back as a retaliation.
What the fuck is up, you Irish cunt? Good morning, Conor McGregor. I know you're probably beating up old dudes in the bar right now, or maybe you're jacking off because you're sick of fucking your wife. I mean, she's a 4, Conor. You could do a lot better, but happy Monday. My team sent you a $50 million offer this morning. $50 million cash, proof of funds, the biggest fight offer you've ever been offered, but you're scared to fight me, Conor. You're ducking me because you don't want to lose to a fucking YouTuber. You're 0-1 as a boxer. I'm 2-0 as a boxer. I just came off the 8th biggest pay-per-view event in history, but you want to fight Dustin Prober, who has less followers on Instagram than my fucking dog. That's a fact. And Dana White, you're a fucking pussy too, you ugly fucking bald bitch. You said there's 0% chance of this fight happening, but there's 0% chance of you getting some fucking pussy. Connor, you're scared. Dana, you're scared. Sign the fucking contract, you idiots. Jesus fucking Christ. Irish bitch. Fuck you.
Wow. I thought I had like temper tantrums when I was drunk.
He got so damn salty from what Dana White said. He like.
I like how he brings in
so
like
salty.
Instagram followers like that.
I know. What the fuck? That's not fighting. Does he want to go and fight Kim Kardashian now? Does Justin Bieber want to go fucking fight Mike Tyson?
Does he think this is a popularity contest?
It's a fighting contest. He's retarded.
The dude with 10 followers can whoop your ass. What are you talking about?
Exactly. I know some of the people who I train with who don't even have a fucking Instagram and will gladly fight you and kick your ass.
It's not about the fame.
It's not. It's just what I don't understand what the fuck he's doing. He needs to stop.
He wasn't making enough money from YouTube, so
Yeah, his YouTube is basically done now. Now all he does is call out people to fight.
He's pulling a 6'9". He's clout chasing.
No, that's exactly what he's doing. He is trying to pay McGregor to kick his ass, basically.
Like, dude, honestly, like, they're not fighting because he's not taking them seriously.
They're not good. They shouldn't take him seriously. The only people who are taking him seriously are people with fucking YouTube channels or famous with no money. Like, that's it. Nate Robertson spit all his money and he needed to get some back.
My team just offered you $50 million. Like,
He doesn't even. I don't even really believe that contract. Like, I think there's some shady shit because he doesn't even have $50 million.
what's his net worth?
Like, I think it's like $16 million out of everything he owns.
Huh.
Which is still a lot. It's a fucking lot, but that's not $50 million.
Well, he said his team. So who's really funding this? Maybe he has a Stefan behind the scenes.
Dude, he probably does. He probably has like Jeff Bezos. Yeah, I'm not going to use Jeff Bezos. I don't want to fucking.
I don't want Amazon to sue me.
Yeah, I don't want Amazon to sue me. Sorry, Jeff. You're a good guy.
Fuck you, Jeff Bezos. I hope you die in a house fire and everything you own goes up in smoke.
He's just kidding. Don't worry.
No, for real. Fuck Jeff Bezos.
Why?
He's made more money since we've been talking here than I'll make in my entire life.
Yes, he's a fucking rich dude.
Look,
You're telling me you don't like Amazon?
I like
Amazon's fucking amazing.
Yeah, it is. But also,
I love Jeff Bezos
because he's being a piece of shit. He could end world hunger today, but he's not doing it.
Yeah, but okay. So there's two sides of it because I see both sides. Because one side, yes, he could, but the other side is he's using his money to advance the human race. Like he built a whole space thing.
Yeah, fuck that.
He built Amazon.
Fuck that.
I want to go to space.
We're not gonna be here in 2,000 years.
I won't. But
well, not us, but like people in general. We're not gonna be here in 2,000 years.
Maybe. Actually, what I want to do is, I'm hoping they come out with those robotic things and they start replacing your body parts with robot stuff.
It's not gonna be like Cyberpunk. It's not gonna be like Cyberpunk.
Okay, but what if it is?
No, the human race gone in 2,000 years. We're not gonna make it that long.
Do you think? Actually, I could see that.
We're not gonna make it that long.
I don't know though, but we could.
We're not gonna make it in 2,000 years.
We could. There's a chance we could.
Dude,
we can't say
it's literally
for sure,
a
but
fact.
there's a chance.
Civilization collapses after 250 years.
Yeah, but then there will be new people. Like then there'll fucking be new humans that come about.
No.
Apparently, there's aliens too.
There was dinosaurs before us.
Yes, there was.
Do you think there's gonna be people after us?
Yeah, but the dinosaurs lasted billions of years. Right now we've only lasted thousands of years. So if we come and Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos fucking build spaceships and start flying people around like Star Wars, we could live in space.
We can't live in space.
Well, on a ship we can live in space. Or this whole Mars thing that Elon Musk has going on.
No, we're not.
That's
going to
crazy
Mars.
shit.
We are not moving any amount. We're not moving any considerable amount of the population to Mars. Like, you think they just have?
No,
they're building big ass spaceships.
No, not yet. Obviously, they don't know how to do that. They just have the rockets. But if they go to, I find it funny. Also, we're talking about fucking flying to Mars after we're talking about fuck Jake Paul. Yeah. Don't worry, we'll get back to Jake Paul. We have a sidetrack.
Do you think we're all just gonna live in a bubble on Mars?
No, I do think they're gonna have a colonization on Mars though. Before I'm dead, hopefully.
Well, there's no point in interstellar travel in our universe, like, ever.
Why?
Because our sun's gonna explode eventually.
Yeah, but that's so far down the line, we don't have to worry about that. That's billions of years. That's like, I think it's like 6 or 8 billion years before our sun, well, scientists say before our sun will explode.
So for the human race to survive, we have to exceed our galaxy. That's not gonna happen.
No, that's not. They want to do it just because they think it would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I know.
But there's not going to be a Mars in 6 billion years.
No, but at that point, dude, in 6 billion years, we will fucking be like gods, basically.
No.
We would like be so smart. Like, look at what we did just within the last 100 years. Phones, computers, TV, all this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
That's 100. Imagine even just 1,000 years.
Global warming is going to kill us all. We won't be here in 1,000 years.
I think we'd find a way to fix it. I think all of these problems that we have, we're going to find a way to fix it.
No.
I think we'll be okay.
No.
You don't think so?
No, because fucking... We could definitely fix everything on the planet, but like the rich people are just like, nah, I want to keep my money. I don't want to put in several $1 million to fix whatever the fuck. I don't want to not pollute because it's way cheaper to just pollute the air and the water than to fucking...
Like, I definitely understand that, but there's still the other side. Like, I'm in between. Like, I understand both sides. I think Jeff Bezos could donate more money? Yes. Do I think he's doing good stuff with the amount of money he has?
No.
Also, yes.
Well, yes and no.
Because he
have you seen how
good stuff that helps the human race.
Yeah, have you seen how unhappy his workers are?
Well, it's working a factory job. That's not his fault.
I work at Gentex.
But I'm sure
I work at Gentex. They make way less money than Amazon.
Really?
Way nicer shit than they have at Amazon.
Well,
like, we get a fucking ping pong table on break, bro.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
they have a little basketball machine. I can play basketball on my break.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You know what they have at Amazon? They have the little shitty ass break room. You go and eat your lunch, then you get the fuck back to work. And you're working mandatory 60 hours, probably. Don't hold me to that, but...
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about Amazon workers.
But I still fucking love Amazon.
Like, you think they... Like, I get nicer benefits and probably a better bonus than they get. When, like, throughout their workday, they've made probably 10 times... Like, Jeff Bezos has made 10 times any of his workers in one day.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
So it's like, why don't you, like, give them, like, a bonus? I'm pretty sure he could, like, make people want to work at Amazon.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I understand both perspectives. Like, he does do things bad, for sure. Like you said, he does do things bad, but I think he does things good as well. So I think it's hard to, like, draw that line.
I mean, not really, because when you're as rich as him, that's more money than he'll ever be able to burn through. Because it's constantly coming in every second.
But who knows what he has planned, like, when he's dead or something. He might donate half of his money. But
I'm not worried about when he dies. I'm worried about what he's doing right now. Because I'm not going to know about what happens when he dies. It's not his money anymore.
Well, if he, like, in his will, if he has it donating to places, you know what I mean?
But when you have $165 billion, or around that general consensus,
around that area.
I'm talking like hundreds of... Like, you're practically almost a trillionaire. You're, like, the closest you'll ever be to being a trillionaire.
Yeah.
Why do you need all that money?
See, that's where I agree with you. He doesn't need all that money. But I do think he does use a lot of his money, a decent amount of his money, for things. But also, you have to remember, he doesn't have all that money. A lot of his money is in his stocks.
It's tied up in, like, assets and shit. But
yeah, so
like,
he can't spend it. So money that he actually has
I'm going to Google his net worth, and it's probably a lot more than I'll make in, like,
I think it's around $180 billion is his net worth.
Net worth. $182.2 billion US dollars.
Yeah.
You know what you could do with that money?
Well, again, remember, most of the money is in Amazon stock. So take away like 3/4 of the money already.
So he still has
billions of dollars, yes.
You know what you could do with even that? You could fix all the world's problems.
Not quite. You couldn't fix all the world's problems.
You definitely could.
No. Not with a few $1 billion. Even if he gave all of his money away and quit everything, it would cause more problems than he'd fix. Because it would cause inflation, cause a lot of fighting. It would cause a lot of problems.
Let's take that all out of factor. Okay. What if let's say he reinvested this money into like communities where you could like let's say he built like a shop in like Africa where there's people like starving.
Yeah.
They can like now earn money to buy food, but he also built the food.
Yeah. See, like I totally see what you're saying. He could definitely do a lot of good.
Like it doesn't have to like.
But I think he still is doing a lot.
He can keep it in a way where inflation isn't a factor because he's not giving anything away.
Yeah. So basically, just a bunch of non-profits.
I mean, profit, yes, but it's also working in a way where it like helps people where he can end hunger without completely just being like, yeah, have it.
Yeah.
Because then inflation won't be like a factor because then those people are like not just getting it for free.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Maybe that might even be like the definition of inflation if more people want it.
Yeah, inflation is just where there's too much and it loses value. So like that's why there's so many problems with money and inflation. And
but that's a man-made concept. That's a man-made concept.
Kind of. I mean, yes, because it's money, but
I mean that's just like greed. Like, oh, McDonald's, like, oh yeah, this burger used to be 10 cents, now it's $1.65 because I can charge you more. But did you really need more?
Yeah, the inflation and stuff is a whole complicated thing. Like, I just know the basics. Because I know, like, it has to match with how much gold your country has and stuff like that. It's really...
I mean, you can't, like, overcharge, but, like, you can definitely undercharge.
So, like, if everyone in the country had $1 million instead of... Let's say everyone in the country averages to $50K. Let's say everyone gets $1 million. That has to match the gold that we have.
Yeah, so people are...
So it's like, way over. So then a burger is going to cost, like, $1,000 at McDonald's.
Yeah, but everybody's not going to have $1 million.
No, I'm just theoretically saying, if average. No, I know it won't happen.
That's also why we can't live how our grandparents lived, because everything's so much more expensive. Because we're all everybody's working jobs now. My 40 hours at Gentex should be able to support my whole family, but I can't do that anymore.
Oh, no. Definitely not. Because there's already more inflation now than there was back then.
Yeah, so because, fucking women got the right to work, and now women are working, and then the kids got to work, and blah, blah, blah.
It just changes a lot.
Yeah, which fucking sucks, because I wish I could afford, like, everything I wanted by myself, and for, like, my whole family, and they were expecting one person to make bread for the whole family.
Yeah, back in...
Like the 70s.
50s and, 70s. It'll be like the dad works, and then everyone just works, everyone else just works at home. Does stuff. But, yeah, I agree. Jeff Bezos could do more good things with his money, but I still think he does good things. Like, not directly, but through projects and stuff that he does. Anyways, though, so that was a nice side topic to get on. But
how long have we been on this?
We're almost to 20 minutes now.
All right.
So, I mean, that was a pretty good side topic, and it was an interesting one too, to see some different stances. But what do you think about the Logan Paul Mayweather fight? Like, I just think it's BS, except for Mayweather.
Fucking Jake Paul. He's a fucking child. He's being so disrespectful in the field.
Yeah, Jake Paul is...
He's being so disrespectful in a field he has no respect in.
I know. No one gives a fuck who... All these fighters out there, they don't give a fuck who Jake Paul is. And Jake Paul is disrespecting the shit out of it.
Following from fighting or doing stupid YouTube videos?
It was from stupid YouTube videos that fucking all the kids watched.
Like, if you got that following from fighting, they might take him seriously. But, like, you're a YouTube kid, you probably always will be. You're not going anywhere in fighting, so...
Yeah, he's just... I don't even know what he's doing anymore.
He's trying to scrape change because I guess his YouTube videos aren't doing very well.
And Logan, I don't know. I mean, I think it's more okay, like, since Floyd Mayweather said yes, because Floyd can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, he's fucking
He
rich.
knows he's going to win. He's just going to get I think he's getting paid $5 million up front, and he's also getting paid, like, I don't know what it was, but I think it's like 70 or 50% of all sales to the fight. So Floyd is getting easy like $10 million.
Damn, I'm fucking making some fucking money here.
Yeah, he's like, oh fuck, I'm
gonna get $10 million. This white kid, bet.
Yeah. But I think Logan is treating it. I don't know. I know they're just trying to sell the fight. I don't think Logan actually thinks he's gonna win.
But dude,
he is being disrespectful too for the fighting game.
What if he does? You know how fucking stupid that would be?
If he wins, the ego on Logan Paul is going to be a bigger ego than I've ever seen in my life. Guaranteed.
Yeah, I've seen some egotistical people and they're not really doing shit either.
And the funny thing is, even if Logan wins, he still lost to, like Dana White said, a YouTube gamer. He lost to a YouTube gamer in a professional fight, and this was only like a year ago.
Huh.
So if he beats Floyd Mayweather and lost to a YouTube gamer a year ago...
Oh, there's no way he's going to win. Unless they paid Floyd Mayweather off.
Dude, I wouldn't doubt they tried.
They could probably be like...
I don't think Floyd Mayweather... Dude, if Floyd Mayweather lost to a YouTuber, his respect would go down.
Dude...
A big notch.
Dude, you don't hear about Floyd Mayweather anymore, though. This is the first time I've heard about him since he was on Ridiculousness.
Well, how long ago was that?
That was a while ago, because no one fucking cares about fighting anymore.
Well, he fought Conor McGregor, and everyone was fucking paying attention to that.
Yeah, because Conor McGregor made UFC what it was.
Yeah, that was like 3 years ago, though. I think.
Yeah, it's been a minute. So what if he's like...
But everyone still knows Floyd Mayweather. Everyone's like, yeah, I know Floyd Mayweather. They know him.
People are paying attention to fighting again because of Logan and Jake Paul, though.
I don't know. So I was paying attention to UFC.
So what if it's a big conspiracy where he's like, yeah, I'm going to throw the fight? What if it ends with fucking Logan Paul KOing Mayweather? What are we going to do then?
I'm done. I'm just done. I don't know. Like, my mind would be blown. If
Mayweather got KO'd by fucking Logan Paul, I would know that he threw the fight.
Yeah. Yeah. And you'd see him laughing on Instagram the next day with probably like 50 million just complete cash in front of him.
But it works out. What if they cut him such a good deal because they want him to throw the fight?
His team is called the money team for a reason. The first thing they want is money. So,
dude, I'm actually going to watch this fight just to see if fucking Mayweather...
Dude, let's have a watch party. Let's get some people over and fucking have a watch party. Because I'm down to watch the fight.
Bro, if Mayweather gets KO'd, this whole thing is fucking fake. And they're trying too hard now.
It's not even considered it's called an exhibition, so it doesn't go on record. So it's not even a pro fight.
So if Mayweather gets KO'd,
it won't go on his record.
It's faked.
Yeah, but also... Everyone's going to still remember. They're going to be like, holy fuck. Mayweather, you just got knocked out by a YouTube guy.
Dude, I feel like they're using Jake and Logan Paul to make fighting like a thing again because it's not been relevant for a minute.
Yeah, boxing has went down, but UFC is still huge. Like, so many people
all the straight white people like it.
Yeah, I love watching UFC.
But
I don't watch boxing much.
Yeah, they're boxers. Both of them are boxers. Yeah. You don't watch boxing.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that's into boxing and not MMA because you really see people get the shit kicked out of them in MMA.
Yeah, MMA is just more exciting. And plus I have...
So why would they choose boxing over MMA when that's the thing?
Because MMA is harder. They'd fucking die instead of get knocked out.
Well, maybe they're just... maybe they're...
Imagine this. Imagine Conor McGregor fighting Logan Paul in MMA. Logan Paul would die.
Tell that to Jake Paul.
Jake Paul would fucking die. Something is up, bro.
No, but I feel like they low-key using them to like make boxing like a thing again, because no one gives a fuck about boxing.
Well, yeah, they're trying to... Part of that is true. I do think they're trying to get like these little kids who are probably like 12 now instead of 8
to watch boxing.
To watch boxing, yeah. Which it kind of works. So hopefully they'll use some of these YouTube boxers, which is getting out of hand because now I see people with like fucking 10,000 subs on YouTube going around trying to fight people in these little YouTube boxing matches. And it's pissing me off. Every fucking YouTuber's like, who should I box? You should box nobody. Go fucking box a real fighter. Go train for 10 years, box a real fighter in a real fucking fight.
Dude, if you train for 10 years on end, I think you might actually win your first fight.
That's what I'm saying. That's what these fighters do, though. They start when they're, like, teenagers, and then they start fighting, like, pro fights when they're in their mid-20s. Like, that's a good 10 years of just training and fighting. And then Logan Paul comes out, fucking nothing, and just starts fighting these YouTubers. Like, have you ever heard of Anwar Gibb?
No.
Yeah, that's who Jake Paul fought first, who is just YouTube guy.
Why is he fighting other YouTubers?
That's all he's been doing except for Nate, but Nate is a little basketball player. He's not a fighter.
So he's not fought like a real boxer?
He has never. No, he's not.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
Alright, I'm gonna watch Floyd Mayweather knock the fuck out of Logan.
Same. Alright, let's see when this fight is actually. I think it's February.
I want to say 1 round fucking Mayweather fucking KOs Logan.
I hope Mayweather doesn't try to make it a long-lasting good fight. I hope he just goes in there, fucking knocks him out, and leaves.
Dude, that would be fucking hilarious.
So I think it's in February next year. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, February 20. So that's not even that far away.
Lit.
That's crazy. Alright, well, thinking about wrapping this podcast up.
Yeah, it's been like 45 minutes.
So, yeah, I think we got a lot of... It's been about 30. I think we got a lot of good stuff in here.
We covered a lot of bullshit.
Jake Paul. I hope he finds a real fighter and just gets fucking flattened and retires.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if he just wants to keep fighting YouTube guys and making a little bit of money, well, probably making a lot of money with these YouTube guys, he can go for it, but don't be fucking disrespecting the sport, I guess.
Dude, them just boxing is disrespecting the sport.
I
They
know.
act like they're real fighters.
I know, it pisses me off. I know that's what they want, though. They just want attention.
Dude, they made
and
like
they're getting attention.
They made like a Snapchat, like, you go all the way to the right, you got the news. They made like their training into one of those.
Oh my goodness.
Their training's supposed to be entertainment.
Oh god. Most people's training is supposed to be secret.
Like,
you don't see Mike Tyson going out and showing all his training footage so he can get flattened.
I remember he's like his coach in quotations, like, you're training for this big fight, you can't have any sex. And he's like, I'm sorry, I had sex, sir. And I'm just like, who gives a fuck?
What the fuck?
Are you actually training or no?
That's your training. No sex for the next 2 months.
That dude's acting all crazy. Like, you can tell it's scripted. He's just like saying this for like the camera. He's like, if you follow my training regimen, you're gonna win. You can't have any sex. And I'm just like, what does that have to do with anything?
They say it ruins your legs. Not actually. It's like they themselves, like Logan's camp, said it will hurt their leg.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's all what they said. I don't even fucking know.
No. He's like, yeah, if you don't have sex, you'll have that pent-up aggression. Like, what are you going to do? Fight him or try to fuck him? Like, do whatever you're going to do with your girlfriend. Like,
imagine
all
that.
Fucking stupid.
Imagine Logan Paul got too horny and starts humping in the ring.
But also, like, a lot of his fans are little kids. Why? Like, that's probably, like, a lot, like...
They think in the last 3 years that all of a sudden their 8-year-old fans are fucking 21 now.
No, why?
That's not how age works, guys.
They still get followed by little kids, so that's probably like the first time of them like got introduced to like, oh, what's sex?
No doubt. Probably went to their parents and was like, Mom, I can't have sex anymore. Can you tell me what it is? I want to fight.
What? if my fucking 6-year-old son said that to me, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? No more phone time for you.
I don't want my legs to get tired.
Well, you're 6. You can't have sex. You shouldn't even know what the fuck that is.
I wonder
play with fucking Legos.
I wonder what the youngest person that has sex is. I wonder what their age was.
You're diving into a topic you don't want to dive into.
Oh yeah, I think that's diving into some wild shit.
There's probably a lot of young kids that didn't consent to it.
Yeah, I don't want the non-consent stories.
Well, fucking kids are weird. Kids are weird.
Yeah. Alright, guys. We're going to wrap it up for the Mitch All In podcast.
Very awkward topic.
You guys can find us at our socials as well, at Mitch.Tummel for mine, and what's yours? At Lil 6 Feet, I think?
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Perfect. Alright, guys. Tune in for the next episode.